Hello fellow makeup lovers, how are you guys doing? Today I was not planning on filming originally, but I just ended up doing a video on the Lethal is Dead collection, which I'll link in the cards here in case you're interested, but I figured that I already had my makeup on, I may as well film one more video. I have my makeup bag packed because I'm going on a little trip. I'm super excited about it and I'll probably do a chatty get ready with me when I get back. But in the meantime, I thought I would just share with y'all what I packed, why. Some of it is old favorites, some of it is new makeup that I've been loving, some of it's new makeup I haven't even tested yet. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. Here is what my makeup bag looks like, and I know it's ridiculous, but if you're a makeup lover, this is honestly the best way to travel with makeup. So here's what it looks like. It's like its own little briefcase, and this was actually gifted to me a while back, and I believe it's on Amazon. If I can find it, I'll link it for you, but it is just my favorite makeup bag. I go back to it again and again. Here is what it looks like on the inside. It has like all these little compartments so that you can see everything, because I feel like a lot of times if you like use little makeup bags that you just throw things into, like it can get kind of a disaster, and unless you only have like a little bit of makeup, then I feel like it can kind of be the struggle, like, oh, I want to do my face real quick, where's the concealer, where's this, where's that, and it's just like a whole thing. So I love this because I can just grab whatever I need and see it exactly right away. And then there's also a part here for brushes, which I don't have a ton of brushes, I just kind of picked out the basics, and I actually did go ahead and wash them. I feel very proud of myself because I've been so bad at washing brushes lately. So you can kind of see a few things that I picked out. I've got some Sigma brushes, some BK Beauty, some Kaleidos, and then I've got one little Morphe brush here, but that's pretty much everything. And then I've got some Sigma face brushes. I've got a Midas brush, the Midas 130 that I keep talking about. Just a random blush brush from Colourpop because I'm not super picky with blush brushes. I've got two different foundation brushes, one for more full coverage, one for more light coverage, and then a concealer brush. So I'm pretty much set. And then in this pocket here is where you can put eyeshadow palettes that are bigger. And the only one that I've got in here is just the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox palette. I've been loving it. I plan on using it mostly probably for the mattes for my trip, and I love that it has like almost all cool tones because the whole vibe of this makeup bag, everything that's inside, is very cool toned. There's just a few warm tones that I threw in just to be safe, but I feel like I'm gonna be set with that. Even like all the clothes and stuff that I packed, I like did like a lot of blues, and I just it's a whole thing. So I'm not going to keep holding this up. I'm kind of just going to pick it up and show you as I go because it makes it a little bit easier because it's quite heavy. So my first little compartment is all lip products, and it's almost all Lisa Eldridge. I have the We Makeup lipstick in the shade 02, which is just a really beautiful, like pinky, just such a nice shade, and it looks really good even when my lips are super dry. So that's one of the reasons why I picked out that one, and it's more of like a satin finish. And then I have two different lipsticks from Lisa Eldridge. These are polar opposites. The first one is Kitten Mischief, which is one of her new shades, and then the other one is the Velvet lipstick in the shade Velvet Ribbon, which is just a beautiful bright red. And I figured, how can you go somewhere and not have like a bold red? Like I might need it. I also have this YSL lipstick here, which I never know what the name of this one is. It was a gift from my mom, and it's like a really bright red corally shade, but it's actually very sheer, so it just gives like a very juicy, glossy lip look. And then last but not least, I have two of the Lisa Eldridge glosses. I have Songbird and Affair. Okay, next I've got some face products. So I have the Extra Glazed Cheek Palette from Colourpop just because I really like the blush options in here. The highlight's stunning, and I just feel like it's such a nice little size. It gives me a little bit of variety without having to pack a ton. And then I also wanted to grab one cream blush. This is the 8th Muse blush from Kosas, which you can see I love. I use this all the time, and I just thought it'd be good for a cream option. Again, you can see going very cool toned. Next, I've got a little part here that has a lot of like eye products. I've got the NYX glitter primer, which I can't live without, the Anastasia eye primer, and then also the Milani eye primer, just because sometimes I want extra coverage, sometimes I don't. Then I've got my brow powder, which is from Full Brow. I've got the Essence Make Me Brow, and then I think I'm also gonna throw in the Colourpop brow gel as well that I recently grabbed. I've got one more highlight here, which is the Sydney Grace Loose Highlighter in the shade Pink Lightning, just for a really beautiful pink glow. I've got the Danessa Myricks Evolution powder in the shade Translucent, and I haven't been wearing powder that often, but I figured I would bring this just in case because I'm probably gonna be hot, probably gonna be sweating, probably gonna want a powder. I've got some bronzer here, so I'm bringing the Tower 28 Bronzino Contour Suncoast bronzer thing just because I've used it a little bit and I haven't been super impressed, so I kind of just want to test it out a little bit more, and I thought I would pack a cream blush, or sorry, a cream bronzer to go along with the cream blush. And then I have my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, which is a little bit ridiculous to try and stick in there, but it's just been my favorite, so I feel like I had to bring it. I've got the Charlotte Tilbury eye pencil thing, sharpener. I also have the e.l.f. Nourishing Night Cream just because I really like using this as a face moisturizer underneath my makeup. I thought it would be good to mix in with some of the glowy products that I have, or just to use on its own before I throw on my sunscreen, and just to add a little bit of extra hydration. I have the color switch from Odin's Eye here, which I'll just pop off. Just looks like this because it makes not cleaning your brushes that much easier. Let's see. Oh, I've got this. I don't even know what to say about this. This is the Mented Bombs Away Coconut Lip Treatment. And I tried this in a first impression and I was like, oh wait, it's not a lip balm. It's an exfoliator, because when I used it, it was super grainy. But when I was looking online, it is a lip balm. And it seems like everyone was describing it as super smooth and glossy. And I don't know if I just got a bad one or something, but mine is very gritty. So I don't know, but I guess I'll keep using it as an exfoliator because it works for that. And then next I've got a little compartment that has a ton of like eye makeup and liners and stuff. So I have, again with the cool tone vibes, like a light purple liner, a brighter purple liner. I've got a charcoal gray, a silver, and I thought I had a black, but maybe I don't. And then also I have the Lisa Eldridge, which this is the Muse lip pencil, just in case I want a lip liner, even though I don't do that every single day. And then I also grabbed the We Makeup lip pencil in the shade Board G's, because I figured if I was doing a red, I might want a lip liner again, just trying to cover all my bases. Got my eyebrow pencil, and then I've got the We Makeup Since waterproof mascara, but I think this might be dried out. So I went ahead and grabbed the Better Than Sex waterproof mascara, which I haven't tried yet. I love the packaging. Like the little raindrops all over it look so cool, and for some reason it's just, I like it. And then I also have some clear brow gel. And I have the Thrive Cosmetics mascara as well. I also have the Dose of Colors Casual Lip Liner. I really, really like this one. I feel like it works well for me. I've got the Anastasia scissors, got a little tiny pair of tweezers as well. And then let's see, I've got another eyeshadow palette here. This is the Peaceful Chinchilla palette, I believe is what it's called, from Tammy Tenuka. And I just feel like this has such pretty like purple silvery vibes. I thought it went along with just how I was feeling and imagining my makeup was going to be. I've got my little mirror from Danessa Myricks. This was a little freebie in an order that I made, and I really like it because it has two different sides, and this one is like super up close. Then I've got a little sponge here from Bernovich, just in case I want to use it, even though I haven't been that into sponges lately. I've got two different glow products. One is the Auric Glow Lust in the shade Morganite, and then I also threw in the Lisa Eldridge Elevated Glow in the shade Crystal Nebula, just so that I can test that out a little bit more, and I thought I would kind of compare those a little bit. I've got the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Cream, just because we always love a little extra SPF, and I finally opened the new bottle. I'm pretty much out of the old one, so it feels nice to be using my repurchase. That gives me more of a medium coverage, so for light coverage, I wanted to also have the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I have the shade 1, and I really like that. And then for full coverage concealer, I have the Nabla concealer. And then for light coverage, I have the Fenty Bright Fix. I've been loving these ever since I did my first impression. I've been using them constantly. And even though it is a light coverage, they look so good on the eyes after even like a really long day. If you have dry under eyes, I definitely recommend trying these out. I have the color corrector shade and the skin tone shade for like my shade range. And I really, really like them. So I knew I had to pack them. And then I also have the Fenty Beauty Amber Matchstick in case I want to add a little bit of a contour at any point. And then last but not least for face products is the Mented Better Setter vitamin C and E setting spray, just because I used this the other day. I really liked it and I thought I would try it more. And then last but not least, probably what I'm the most excited about to start testing is the Sydney Grace and Talia palettes. I chose 2 of them to bring with my trip. I thought 3 might be overkill. Like, do I really need to bring 5 palettes for a week? Probably not. So I chose the 2 that were the most cool toned and that appealed to me the most. So I have the Quintessence light palette here. And I think that, like, just looking at it, this one's my favorite. Like, the tones in here, I just absolutely love. And these palettes are pretty shimmer and metallic heavy. So I figured they would be good with the Colourpop palette because it had so many mattes, and I just thought it would be like a good pairing. And then the other one that I grabbed is the On the Horizon light palette, which again has just like really pretty tones. I love how this one's organized. After seeing them in person, I can see the differences so much more. I don't know, I just think that this whole palette is so pretty. I feel like Lunar Illumination needs to be all over my lid ASAP. So that is everything in my travel makeup bag. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.